I'm not ready for this. Okay. Alright. Okay, so Anthony, I love your beginning. I love your middle. I love the details in the very beginning. But your ending, it's absolutely great, but I think what would even make it better is using our chart here. It says, to this day, I still remember my grandpa. I cannot ask for a better grandpa. He is so nice and funny. I need to go to South America. Okay? And I noticed that your title was Family is Important, right? Okay, why is family important to you?
I always feel comfortable with family. I feel loved, I feel safe. It's always nice to have him around.
Okay. Yeah, so it was a happy moment to see your grandpa? Okay. So let's look at our ending. Okay. Okay, so let's look. It says ending. Okay, I think you're here. On step 4, it says the writer wrote an ending that connected to the beginning or the middle of the story. The writer used action, dialogue, or feeling to bring your story to a close. You definitely did that because you talked about how much you remember spending time with your grandpa and you can't find a better grandpa, and that's really awesome. But I think the next step, because writers are always looking for a way to go to that next step, is the writer wrote an ending that connected to the main part of the story. And your main part is family is important, seeing your grandpa. And it says the character said, did, or realized something at the end that came from what happened in the story. What you just realized about family, being important, being comfortable and loved around them, that definitely would make your ending amazing. Don't you think? Don't you think that would be great? The writer gave readers a sense of closure. I think that would give me a sense of closure, if to let me know that why you think family is important and why your grandpa is important to you. Okay, awesome. Why don't you read me your ending? Let's see what you have.
To this day, I still remember my grandpa. I cannot ask for a better one. He is so nice and funny. I feel so great around him. I feel loved and safe. I'm so comfortable around him. I love my grandpa, and absolutely nothing can top the feeling that I have with him. I have realized that family is the most important thing in the world.
Oh, I love this. This is so good. You did exactly what we talked about right here in the ending part, where we talked about how you have your feeling, you have your sense of closure, but then you went to that next step and you talked about connecting your beginning of family is important to the end and realizing that at the end of your paper. Okay? That's awesome. High five. Good job. Okay, Haley. So did you change your ending that we talked about yesterday?
Yeah, I tried to.
Okay, where does it start at?
Down here.
Okay, read it to me.
To this day, I wonder what she would have been like today. When I think about her, I try to think about all the good times we had. I forever will always know and remember that she was the best dog in the world, and that all pets will die sometime, and that it's a part of life.
Okay, so you did exactly what we talked about yesterday with the chart. We were here where you had your feelings and you had your actions. And then you went to the next step where you gave us a sense of closure, where you talked about how you realized that pets are going to die and how important it is to spend time with them while you can. And I love this part where it talks about, I will forever always know and remember that she was the best dog in the world. That pulls at my heartstrings because I love animals. So I love that you added that part in there and that you realized it and you put that in your ending. That's awesome. Good job.